Scottie Phillips is the running back next to Corral, and he'll get a touch on his own read to start things off, and a positive play for.
And this offense is predicated on it.
They didn't have a whole lot of success on first down last week. Corral pulls it back, and now he's flushed. And on the run, just a tick behind.
And no chance post-snap, and that's what we saw last week against Memphis.
Young wide receivers for both sides. Here's Arkansas bringing pressure, and on the slant, it's a drop. Dontario. Matt Corral on first down wants to rip it loose. He does, and it's a first down.
Needed to get things going.
Once again, can Ole Miss capitalize and find rhythm with a first down? And it doesn't look like it, because Scottie Phillips offenses we'll see tonight. And once again, it's Scottie Phillips. And he's, well, that won the case. And maybe the issue is able to convert this one, and breaking free is Dontario Drummond. Drummond. Phillips, left side, able to fear with Jordan Ta'amu and three wide receivers now in the NFL. Corral pulls it back on the run, complete. It's Drummond again. Why is Mac over me? There's no sitting still growing up. I was always playing something, whether it was soccer, baseball, football. Jerrion Ealy, much anticipated for Ole Miss head coach Mike Bianco. Ealy sharing the backfield with Snoop Conner now. And so Conner,
that's how this offense goes, to the ground.
Conner and Ealy back there. It's Conner again, ran into his own man and bounces forward.
So they're a run-heavy set, but they got to find a guy that can win on the outside and man coverage in the red zone.
Corral pulls it back from Ealy, little ball fake and a hurdle, and he picks it up. Tripped up in the backfield. Ealy
couldn't get going. The ground game has really opened things up.
Ealy gets hit in the backfield, has to struggle in the backfield with him. Little sprint out run, and it is caught for Ole Miss touchdown. Admits you can see the game a lot better and communicate down to his quarterback. All the plays start with him, and this looks like a good one. Jerrion Ealy and a lot of star. Scottie Phillips in the backfield now. A little toss from Corral, and Phillips. 2nd and 1. Scottie Phillips slides through. Ole Miss first down. Corral pulls it back, lobs down the sideline. One-on-one ball, one.
I think they let that one go.
So a costly flag on Ole Miss. Back to the running game, Scottie Phillips. And we talked.
Tom, you're down inside the 5, probably. The chance to go up 2 scores early in this game changes the whole complex.
Over the middle on 2nd and 22. 6 consecutive completions for Matt Corral. Corral to a slant again behind Jonathan. What does Rich Rod have up his sleeve? Pressure coming over the middle, incomplete, and losing it home to Louisiana Monroe. 2-man backfield, and Ealy had to swing around to find it. Able to take it to the 20. This guy's got. Matt Corral said he wasn't nervous going into his first start last week against Memphis, but he was maybe overly excited.
The LSU 5 and in 4 plays could not get in. The Tigers stopped when they lead 3-0.
What a play! Matt Corral finds.
Delivers a dime.
That's why they love this kid. That's where all the excitement came from. And now nothing doing with Snoop just a little bit. Instead of being a run-first guy who can take hits and be magic with the football, might be pass first. Here,
Arkansas showing pressure here. They're going to keep it on.
Pressure. Corral eludes it on the run, and he finally gets shoved out of bounds. Never pulled.
Of him as a veteran in some ways, but his first real significant start pressure was last week.
Wow, what a look to find out those pressure from Cameron Curl, and now he'll back up. Again, a fake, and Corral spins his way to a first down. 6 yards a carry. Corral, backwards pass. That should be a live football, and it's covered by Ealy.
Motion.
Interesting because practice Thursday, we found a football on Ole Miss practice field that had no laces. That's a pass. That's incomplete.
Something they practice a lot.
And then he missed on a simple shovel pass with the left hand. They're down 17. Deep ball. A beautiful pass. A rainbow that falls incomplete. Just in short, it looks like they tie with Monroe with 18 seconds to go and tally. How about that one? That's your headliner of the day. Scottie Phillips straight ahead.
To see Arkansas on that 4 down, they've been bare, and Ole Miss is at a tough time in the trenches.
On second and short, Corral finally gets Corral, but after he's going to roll right again. This is a run all the way. And he cuts it back inside. Matt Corral and another juke. Takes it inside. They never tied his shoes, but they never caught him either. Here's first and goal. Corral hands it off, and Scottie Phillips split to the bottom of the screen. Connor and Phillips in the backfield. Scottie Phillips taken down for a loss, but second and goal. Matt Corral and Ole Miss. Corral delayed handoff on the running back draw, and Phillips a long time back to his playing days at Tennessee. Corral pressured, setting up a screen. They get it off to the tight end Pellerin, and he gets up in it on a beautiful. Louisiana Monroe just missed a point after in overtime. They lose to Florida State after keeping it interesting through overtime. 5 to count. Scottie Phillips. And
The entire team,
yeah,
and the chemistry within that.
Matt Corral was exciting in the first half. A redshirt freshman quarterback Corral. The toss looked a little bit forward, and Scottie Phillips takes it to the right side. Slowed by an ankle injury last year. 3rd and 7 over the middle. Complete. A tick behind Elijah Moore. This was an anemic offense last week up at the Liberty Bowl. Ole Miss never got it going.
3rd down, more often than not, the play's designed to go to him, and Corral.
Just shy. Phillips got knocked at the line next to him. Little option look. Fake. He lost the football into the hands of the Razorbacks. Joe Fouché. Week loss on the road at Memphis. Matt Corral with a touch pass and room on the edge for Jerrion Ealy, at least for a moment. They fake the end around. Scottie Phillips straight ahead. But the misdirection, Matt Corral looks a lot more comfortable with it now. On the run out, he's able to find his tight end Cooley. Makes a defender slip, and Cooley bowling balls his way. Dorian Gerald at one defensive end. He is out for the year, an injury last week. Corral with another nice fake. And it's Scottie Phillips takes NFL with the Colts and the Titans. On 2nd and 1. Scottie backfield. Corral pulls it back from him. Wants to throw on the run. Intermediate route, incomplete.
But new at receiver, that's one of those you might throw up your hand and hope that Corral sees you and launches it.
Pressure coming. Corral will chuck this one out of bounds. May have gotten with a face mask because they went through a couple different high schools in California. And hands this one off. Plenty room on the left side. This is Scottie Phillips. And he is down. Ball was really close to breaking the plane. They'll get the snap off. Phillips right side. That one breaks the plane. Right from an opportune time for a turnover for Arkansas. Snoop. 2nd and 7 for Corral. Out to Cooley. He makes 2 miss. Octavius Cooley with a 1st down run for Ole Miss. Corral keeps it. Whoa. He's going to take some hits. Thanks to the Ole Miss takeaway. It was messy. Here's a 2nd and 9 now. And Phillips with a 1st down run. Some trinket tooth necklace like that. Corral late pitch. And that'll net Ole Miss a couple more yards, and the ball came loose. Arkansas with a takeaway. Cameron Curl with the run back, and the Rebels finally, no, Curl still strutting to the 5 and a score. Right stripped. They go with the end around. Elijah Moore popped behind the
So small with these teams. You're driving, you get strips, now all of a sudden it's a ball game.
Corral finds Moore, and this time he's able. That'd be bumper pool. Here he comes. Corral lobs it, sideline shot, incomplete. We got a flag coming.
Early in that route, and immediately McClellion turned his head and started to play the football.
Corral gets dropped at midfield. Fourth quarter. On 2nd and 8. Connor.
Outside the pocket. I'd look for something over the middle of the field.
4 rushers, and over the middle, complete. First down, and a beautiful move by Elijah Moore. He bends it back inside. An Ole Miss touchdown from danger of starting the season 0-2 for the first time since 1988. I don't think it's going to be the Vols in Atlanta, regardless of if they can pull yards in that game.
That's pretty good. More than I had in the Grove earlier.
Yes, just I don't think you completed a pass in the Grove out of the shotgun. And they do. This is Snoop Connor. Grab your green hat. We're going streaking. As a loaded backfield. Scotty Phillips, the leader. Phillips dances behind that line. A hole opens. It's a big one. And Phillips going to take guys with him all the way into the end zone.
I mean, we knew it was a rebuild. They didn't have any talent on that roster last year, but
whew. That won't be the case for Tennessee.